For years, artificial intelligence was controlled by a handful of powerful corporations. Access was limited, models were closed, infrastructure was centralized, and that structure created stability. But it also created dependency. If you wanted access to frontier AI systems, you had to go through a gatekeeper. And that gatekeeper set the rule. This is AI impact intelligence, where AI meets strategy. But now, something is changing. The walls are not collapsing overnight, but they are cracking, and the battle between open and closed AI has quietly begun. Closed AI systems dominated for a reason. Training large models required billions in capital, massive data centers, custom silicon, specialized engineering teams. Only the largest technology companies could operate at that scale, and that gave them more than technical superiority. It gave them leverage. Control over APIs, control over pricing, control over distribution. When developers built products on top of these APIs, they were building on rented land, and rent can increase. Then something unexpected happened. Open models started improving, not slowly, but rapidly. Communities around the world began replicating capabilities once locked behind corporate systems. Open weights became available. Fine-tuning became accessible. Deployment became local. And experimentation became decentralized. Suddenly, intelligence was no longer confined to centralized infrastructure. And when intelligence decentralizes, power shifts. This is where the tension begins. Closed systems depend on control. Control over updates, control over monetization, control over access. But open ecosystems reduce dependency. If developers can run powerful models independently, they gain flexibility. If enterprises can customize models internally, they gain autonomy. And autonomy weakens centralized leverage. But this war is not about who builds the smartest model. That's the surface narrative. The deeper issue is distribution. Who controls how AI spreads? Closed systems monetize through APIs. Open ecosystems scale through adoption. One concentrates power, the other diffuses it. And diffusion changes economic dynamics. If open models continue to improve, pricing pressure increases, margins compress, barriers lower. Switching costs decrease. And when switching costs decrease, dominance becomes fragile. This forces a strategic response. Closed systems must integrate more deeply into enterprise workflows. They must create ecosystems, not just models. Because pure intelligence is becoming commoditized, big tech is not unaware of this shift. Many are investing in open research while protecting core assets. They are hedging, balancing openness with monetization. Because this is not a simple battle of ideology, it is a strategic chess match. Open accelerates innovation, closed protects revenue, and both are evolving simultaneously. So the real question is not which model's better. It is who controls the infrastructure layer of the future. History shows that platforms often outlast proprietary systems, but history also shows that scale matters. And in AI, scale requires capital, which means this war is far from decided. We are not watching a simple upgrade cycle. We are watching a redistribution of leverage, and leverage defines power. The outcome of this open AI war will shape how intelligence is distributed for the next decade. And whoever controls distribution will control the next wave of value creation. If you want to understand where AI power is moving next, subscribe, because this shift is only beginning.